Hey YouTube, welcome back to Riding Along with Dan, your favorite garbage man. What's going on, guys and girls? I'm on lunch break. Yep, it's Tuesday. I made it today, believe it or not, in 2 loads. Yeah, it's packed. This load is packed. Got quite a bit of garbage on there. It's packed, maybe 14, 15 tons. Yeah, I didn't think I would make it, but I made it. A couple of stops were pretty light today, which were unusual. I don't know why that is, but it worked out good for me. So I'm just sitting here on lunch. This company, I get a 15-minute break in the morning, and then I get a half-hour break for lunch. So I figured I'd give a shout out to you guys, see what's going on. I already set up 2 videos this morning. I posted them on YouTube. Hope you guys like them. So yeah, that's about it for Tuesday. It was snowing this morning, then it stopped, thank God. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of cold weather and snow. I like the warm weather, you know what I mean? Makes my job a lot easier. And I just want to talk about my job. There's a few things, there's a few drawbacks about being a front loader driver. And I love doing the job. It's a great job. I love the company I work for. It's, you know, it's good. It's a good job. It pays the bills. I like what I'm doing. But the one biggest drawback you have about doing front loader is that you work by yourself. Now that's a plus in the summertime. You know, you're out there doing your thing. You can stop, get a coffee whenever you want, you know what I mean? But in the wintertime, when there's snow and ice on the ground and you gotta push that container out of the alleyway to the street, that's gonna be a pain in the neck, because you know what? You're fighting ice, you're fighting snow, you're trying to push that damn thing. And if it's a metal container, you know, it's pretty damn heavy. But to me, that's the only drawback about working front loaders by yourself in the wintertime. Like for instance, last winter I did fall. I slipped on ice pulling the container out of a corral. I actually smacked my head on the ground, my left shoulder. I did damage my left shoulder, but I went to therapy. But it just goes to show you, you know, you gotta watch, you gotta be careful. You gotta say, you know what? If it looks too dangerous and it's too icy, don't even pull the truck in there. Because you know what's gonna happen, you're gonna do more damage than what it's worth. If it's too icy and you don't think you can make it up that hill, or you don't think you can make it that corral, then leave it the hell alone. Leave it. Just take a picture if you can, leave it, and move on to the next stop. Because honestly, this company right here, if the weather starts getting bad during the day, they're gonna call all of us back in, come park the trucks, go home. You're getting paid for the day, and they would rather see you not have an accident, because it's gonna cost them money, and you know, it's gonna be a pain in the neck for you to do all the paperwork and fill out an accident report. So, you know, I'd rather come back in and go home and deal with it the next day. I mean, you know, you're not out here to be Superman. You're out here to do your job, get it done safely, and get home. I was just looking at this old piece of equipment, man. This thing is old, holy crap. Case. It's a case. I wonder if they still make this equipment, if they're still in business. But this thing, I would say, yeah, it's been around for a while. But this thing is here every year. They use it for plowing the parking lot. They attach this big ass snow plow to the bucket. I think it's huge. So I never asked you guys, what do you think of my new LED lights on the front bumper? I think they look pretty cool. I mean, I got 4 orange, 2 turn signal, 2 strobe, and these white ones, the new ones, they look white, but they're really orange when you turn them on. I think they look good. I think they look very good. Yeah, the only lights that are not LED on my Mac are the marker lights on top of the cab. They're actually a bulb. Now, I don't know if you could get LED bulbs to put in there, and it might be brighter. I don't know. But, like I said earlier, it's January 31st. No new truck, no word of a new truck. But my supervisor earlier today, when I went back to the yard, I had to, you know, make copies of paperwork and what have you. He did tell me that next month, you'll probably have it by next month, because we ordered quite a few of them. And they're, you know, they're going to be distributed to different locations, different, you know, our different branches. So I'm getting one. There's another guy I know that's waiting on one. So when they come, they come. And one of my subscribers told me, God, I forget who it was, I'd give you a shout out. They don't make the 320 Peterbilt anymore. He said a 320 Peterbilt was a Peterbilt cab with the 4 headlights. He said the new style cab, well, the new style cab has got a single LED headlight, and it's the 520. So he's the one that told me they don't make the 320 anymore. So I appreciate that information, man. I didn't even know they stopped making them. I've seen Waste Management, and I've seen what's that other company with the blue trucks? Republic. I've seen Republic with the Peterbilts with the double headlight. So that's the difference, huh? The headlights. I didn't even know that. It's getting a little chilly. So anyway, this is my place to come to hang out when it's lunchtime. It's nice and quiet back here. And in the summertime, usually I, you know, clean up my rims or clean out the cab and do stuff like that. But it's getting a little bit too cold for that. They do have a wash company that comes once a week to wash out the trucks, to wash the outside of the trucks. And I give them a couple of dollars extra. They do a pretty good job, decent job. They get all that heavy crap off of it. That's what I want. I want my rims clean. You know, I want the truck clean. You know what I mean? Keep all that grease and crap off. And another thing I do when they come, I also raise up the body, which is one thing about a Heil that I like. One other thing I like about a Heil, I can raise the body, and they can actually wash behind the cab. Whereas in a McNeilus, you can't really do that because the body doesn't go up. But that's one feature I like, that I can actually do that. They can wash behind the cab. They can wash the top of the engine behind the cab and get all that grease and grime off of it that falls back there from, you know, the hydraulics and what have you. So if there is, God forbid, a fire, you know, you got less grease, less oil, and it's clean back there. So that's one thing I do when they come to wash it. I actually raise the body up so they wash underneath it there. And they get everything clean. So, you know, it looks better. But that's about it, guys. Figured I would make one last video for the day. Give you guys a shout out again. And say thank you for liking and subscribing my channel. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you're liking the videos. Any other suggestions, please let me know. Give me a shout out. And you guys be good, be safe, and be careful out there, okay? I'll be back with you tomorrow. All right, peace out.